This video is called Gregersens #1. It was filmed approximately 1956 to 1962. It includes family videos, clips of Cliff and Florence Gregersen and their children and families. So that would be Garth, Phil, Mard, Jack, Ginny, and Judy. You'll also see a few other relatives at Judy's wedding. My name is Susan Heaton, and I'm Garth's daughter. Let's start off with the trip to Grandpa and Grandma Gregersen's farm in Sevier, Utah. The winter, and we find Phil's children. Here's Cheryl, Ken, and Bruce sledding in the driveway. Here we've got Phil. In the back of the house, people coming out. That's Grace and Kelly. Grace was Grandma's sister. And here we've got Phil and Luella. Grandma Gregersen. In the back of the old house, olden days cars. There's Grandpa in his overalls. I always think of him in his overalls. Mard. You can see the corral across the street, and that was my mom with the glasses. And Aunt Judy, the young woman. My dad, Garth, giving my mom instructions on how to take a video. Three brothers, Martin, Garth, and Phil. They used to have a mechanics business together. They were pretty close. I don't think Judy wanted her picture taken. Grandpa thought he'd do a little jiggity jig as he gets ready to go across the street and do his chores while we play. And we follow him across the street because it's fun over there. Good old corral. And cows and pigs and sheep and chickens, that's what I remember. And a big haystack. Got Aunt Judy coming in. Looks like she was a student at that time. Looks pretty studious anyway. Working on something. Max was so worn out he didn't even take his coat off to come in and rest. Comes Grandpa with another funny happy face. And my mom mugging for the camera. My cousins would remember that blanket on the couch. It was there a long time. Everybody's bothering Max, trying to get him to get off the couch, probably. I don't really know. Mard again. He was a great guy. There, poor innocent Max. This looks like it was up by where Ginny and Gordy and their family lived at this time. That's Ricky. Shauna. And brother Max. There I come, running out. Like Uncle Mart is there too on the left. Ricky's waving at you. And Grandpa coming back from milking the cows. Let's do some more sledding. What I saw my dad do many a time, changing tire. He did all our car work. All right, I get a tab turn to go on the sled and get pulled by the sled. Thanks, Max, for the nice pull. Oops. Oh, poor Max. I'm laughing at him for falling. What a sad scene. I guess I'll figure out my own way to move. Now there's Mard working on a car. In those days, cars needed a lot of work, and so somebody had to do it. No computers in the cars, so everything was, old school. There's Uncle Gordy. I think we were, and Aunt Jenny. There's Cousin Ken, Cheryl, and Aunt Jenny wrapping a package, so I believe it's Christmas at this point. There's Uncle Gordy again. Aunt Judy, flashy. I don't know where she was going, but she was all dolled up. There's Shauna, and Mart and Grandma, Aunt Luella, and gorgeous Judy. Oh, Max has got his hair combed, smiling at Grandpa. My mom. Comes Gordy, and this is my grandpa's brother, Leroy. He didn't live too far away, as I recall, from them. Merry Christmas. Lots of excitement. Grandpa with his stack of chocolates. He always got a lot of chocolates. You had to be kind of careful which one you picked, because sometimes they might not have been the flavor you were hoping, so. It was nice when I realized the square ones were caramels and I could enjoy those. Cute Shauna. She looks like she just woke up. Cousin Bruce, Phil's boy. Cousin Ken, another of Phil's children. That's me. Sitting by my cute cousin. Here we have Cheryl climbing the fence and running down the lane for some reason. And Cousin Bruce bringing back a bird's nest. Here you see Judy, Jack, and Grandpa Gregersen in the plaid. Cousin Tracy. And here's Uncle Jack drinking the juice from fruit cocktail. Looks like Aunt Verla's not in favor of that. Must be more video somewhere. Luella has a video camera. That's my cousin Randy, Jack's older son. And Tracy again. Here we have a cute shot of Ricky putting peas on his spoon until somebody told him he was being filmed, but that was really cute. Oh, nothing like cotton candy to make it a party. Or a snow cone. Whatever. Oh, Max, be kind. That was baby Julie. Ginny's a little younger girl. And the cousins playing. I don't know what they're looking at over there. I just know I was busy sitting on the ground making a bird's nest with grass and Kleenex. Makes perfect sense. Here comes Shauna to check things out. And baby Julie. So cute. That's me. Nice tongue, Shauna. Nice shoe, Jack. Now we're back to Christmas again. Who doesn't love Christmas? I guess I got a new dress that I'm going to be showing off quite a bit during this little section. What an exciting time. Now that's an arcade game. Or rocket shooter thingy. And Grandma with her apron on. She always had lots of goodies that were absolutely delicious. Pies. A lot of pies, actually. They were amazing. Okay. Let's shoot some more rockets and show off our dress. I had a fun Christmas anyway. Whee! Spinning around! Yes! Grandma got to sit down for 1 minute. Nothing like a fuzzy roses on your dress. Oh yeah. And Grandpa eating his chocolates. I think this was at Murray Park. Jenny and Gordy's family came to visit and we had fun. It's like Julie's getting a little bigger now. And that must be baby Hal, my brother. He's not quite ready for peekaboo. Oh yeah. Now we are athletic, I'll tell you. There's Grandpa trying to get the irrigating done. We're back down at the farm in Sevier. Irrigation was a constant battle. He worked so hard on that farm. So they are apparently trying to shoot an arrow out of the tree with a .22 gun. So makes perfect sense. Looks like a nice, safe idea. And now we're shooting some more. I'm not sure I use safety rules there, but the future Katniss Everdeen, I guess. Nice hat. How Max is smoothing out the hay. That was very thoughtful. One of my favorite activities was going across to the corral and collecting eggs from the chicken coops with Grandma. She always had a big garden, and she had overturned mason jars that seemed to cover plants, so to protect them, I guess. Coming back across that road. That road doesn't exist anymore except as a 6-lane freeway. There we go. That was the aforementioned irrigation digging, I believe. Uncle Mard and Uncle Phil with the latest technology, a 2-man saw. Go for it, guys. It's a lot of work. It must be about Memorial Day and collecting flowers to put on the graves. I believe this is the Memorial Day parade. Somewhere, let's see, where did Paris, Idaho. So I guess our family went up to visit Jack and Verlin. Got to see the parade. Maybe it was the 4th of July parade. It probably was. And then we popped on over to Bear Lake. Looks like it's taking me a while to help Tracy put on a life jacket, but I assume that eventually it happened. Fun times in the water. We did a lot of that. Jack and Verlin, my dad, and the cousins just enjoying the sun. There's the boat my dad made. I think he might have made it with his brothers even. They built it from scratch. We had a lot of fun in it. It's a speedboat, obviously. My dad drilled a hole in the back of the wagon, took a board, stuck a nail in the end or screw in the end so he could just push me around. He was always inventing things so that it would be easier. It was fun for me. Oh, more irrigation. I think I was jumping ahead the other time, but he probably was working on it. And that's Max. We came to visit Ginny's family. The notes say at Cottage Court. And now we're back down at the farm with Bruce and Ken beating each other up as usual. Oh, we loved to pretend that was a horse. I didn't dare bounce. That was a little scary, but it was fun. And they were capturing people with lassos. The things kids come up with to play. It's Cheryl in her cute dress. It looks like Aunt Judy's doing some kind of an activity with my cousins and I with cattails. Here we've got Aunt Ginny and Julie and Brian, I believe. And Aunt Judy crocheting, who was amazing at it, left-handed. So she taught me. We got Shauna. Then we went to Marysville Canyon, I believe. They like to go there for Easter. There's Shauna and I coming down the hill. They had a tradition of rolling Easter eggs down the hill, which in my opinion just cracked beyond repair, and that was Hal and Julie. Brian is here. And everybody having a good lunch, cooking hot dogs over a little fire. Love the station wagons. Here we've got Shauna and I walking back down the hill, and my mom at the right. There's Hal coming up. And my mom doing her thing. So cute. And Hal coming back down. Mother and daughter there with Grandma and Aunt Ginny. Uncle Phil. And it's time to get ready to go. Put the fire out. Grandpa's in charge of that while Ricky supervises and jumps around a lot. Now we're back to the farm and feeding the baby lambs. They were so cute and fun. Grandma was very patient with us. Of course, Aunt Judy and Uncle Lacey getting married. Exciting day. It was a fun day, I remember it. And they had really good little cakes that were for refreshments, and I probably ate a few of those even though I was just a little girl. Beautiful cake there, Grandma and Grandpa. So the camera's going to turn around and take a picture of the people who were there. I'm just going to say these names as they're typed out here. Faye and Marius, Charles and Loretta, Dell and Neola, Corinne and Kyle, Kelly and Grace, Jim, Levi, Jean, and Reed. So I couldn't tell you exactly which ones they are. That's Dell in the back left, you can see peeking around toward the center. Dell was Grandma's brother. There's Grace in the back right, Grandma's sister. Grandpa. They're the main ones I remember. Oh, newlyweds, Judy and Lacey, so cute. Now we're back to the farm. We always end up back at the farm. Judy again, the fashion model. You've got Randy. Where was this? Fairmont Park. I'm not sure where that was, but looks like a good place to go. Uncle Lacey, Verla, and Hal. My brother Max and I with our excellent athletic skills again. Back out to the water. Looks like this was at Rockport in Utah with Ginny's family, and little Julie, and Shauna. I think I see Brian behind. Let's take a little ice cream break. You've got Brian and Hal, Max, and Ricky, Shauna and me, Julie and Hal in the front, Brian at the bottom left, and Shauna giving us a happy little wave, Julie and Hal chasing each other around. We've got Jenny and Gordy, nice shot, and the Waltons in all their glory. Judy trying to figure out which end of the bottle to give Glenda. Just kidding. Lacey. And there's Glenda sitting up. Growing so fast. You can do it. Crawl. Go for it. Yes, a goal. And there's the newest Gregersen family at the time, with Judy and Lacey and Glenda. And a dog. I guess it's theirs. Whoa.